people underestimate how good a coach Mike Vrabel is, bro.
They do it every year, man. They underestimate our physicality. They underestimate what a run game, elite run game can do to you. They underestimate what our defense is. They do it every single season. They just think they see Tannehill and our little receiving core and think that we just not gonna win nothing.
People gotta understand as well. I mean, everybody wants to win the Super Bowl. It's a process to get there. When you on a mission or whatever, I mean, you set goals. That's why I always mention, hey man, we need to worry about winning this division, get to the playoffs. Ain't nobody selling for mediocrity. All that foolishness y'all say.
So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, So I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see is a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Yes, sir! You know what time it is, man. It's the Titans Coliseum podcast. Y'all know who I am, and y'all know who I'm in the building with. RJ, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Love your blue. You feel me?
Yeah, man. I love that blue you got on, too, man. 5 Star, what's happening, baby?
Man, doing good, man. Glad to be here with another episode with y'all. Talk some Titans football, man. We got a lot of things to cover. Some good news, some bad news. But hey, man, I'm glad to be here with y'all talking Titans football.
Man, yes, sir, man. We're going to get to this two-tone business. But first, man, we want to send our condolences out to Caleb Farley and his family. As y'all all know, his family house back in North Carolina exploded. He lost his dad. A friend of the family got injured. And our thoughts and prayers are with Caleb and his family.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, man, let's go ahead. First off, man, thank y'all. Everybody out there that's watching tonight, thank y'all. Hey, man, we finna turn up in here, man. But this kicker carousel, man, I mean, it continues. Oh my God, I'm so daggum tired of this kicker thing, man. I mean, it's been horrible, y'all.
Yeah, it has. I mean, man, it just felt like, man, we ain't found a kicker since Del Greco, man. It's been that long, bro. Baronis.
Man, it's ridiculous, bro.
We just had this rotational door at kicker. Like, man, we can never find one, man. But I feel like next season, man, we need to solidify the kicker position. Because we found a punter, we need to find a kicker. Like, for real.
Yeah, but I mean, bro, like, let's think about it. This kicker thing ain't really just been an us issue. Like, yeah, okay, we've had this issue quite some time, but bro, it is hard finding a good kicker out here that actually knows how to do his damn job. Like, what is like? That's the only thing you got to do is kick field goals, and you're coming out here missing them when we need you to make them. So, bro, we got to figure this out. But at the same time, man, these kickers ain't built like they used to be anymore.
Man, the Titans are in a rough spot right now. I mean, times are so hard for the Titans. I mean, they re-signed the dudes at kicker, man. Y'all know. They re-signed Michael Bagley and released both Caleb Sudak and Trey Wolf. I mean, man, that needed to happen. I'm not talking about Bagley. I'm talking about Sudak and Wolf. When I seen that news, I said, okay, they doing what they needed to do. We called it on here last week.
Which is crazy, though. You definitely called it. See, like, I don't know what it is. Like, we already know what's going to happen before we know it. Like, I called the Jonathan Taylor trade, and then now you called us picking up a kicker. And, like, it's like next, like, day, this shit happens. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, man, like I said, man, we the truth tellers here, man. We gonna trip out, we gonna turn up, we gonna have a good time. But hey, you gonna get the truth up out of us, man. But Bagley, man, I mean, they pretty much brought him back. I mean, everybody knows what happened with Bagley in his first trip to Nashville. I mean, the man got booed off the field. I mean, and my thing is, man, you shouldn't put your trust into this dude right here for the simple fact that Coach Vrabel himself doesn't even trust the dude. And finding the video. Bear with me one second. Yeah, man, it was pretty dramatic, man, but lost it. But here it goes, y'all. Coach Vrabel and his endorsement of Michael Bagley.
We just want we any kicker that we bring in or that we have on a team just needs to make them.
What was it about him on the tape that made you want to bring him in?
We'd had Michael here before, and he's got the next crack at it. I'm sure they'll, we'll look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's that bad. So, Firestone, get yourself together, man, because you finna speak on this one first, man. Is Bagley here to stay, or are we gonna see another kicker this season?
Bro, we're definitely seeing another kicker this season. Are you kidding me? But that's I don't think I've ever heard, like, he was trying to find words to put like a good remarks together for him, and he was just like, I can't say that, that'll be a lie. I can't. You can see the decision making's going through Vrabel's head. Is like, what can I say that I actually mean here? And it don't look like anything was coming to mind. He's here. He's here. We're happy he's here. But no, like his first day, he missed like 3 kicks already. You've already had a chance here. You didn't do too well. I don't see it staying. We're having an issue at kicker, and I don't think that he's the answer at all.
All right, Jay, speak on it, fella.
Man, I just want to let it be known, like, how the hell do we have the best punter in the league, but the worst kicker? You know what I'm saying? Like, that just don't make any sense to me. I'm telling you, man, Ryan Stonehouse, man, if you know how to kick field goals, man, you can go ahead and get up out there and kick one. But no, I don't think he's gonna be on the roster very long. I mean, he's just a net kicker that's gonna be part of his rotating door at kicker. And I just feel like, he can go out there, he's gonna miss like 2 kicks, and next thing you know, he's gone. And I'm nervous about this either because the Titans like to play a lot of close games. It's not like we blow teams out. So we gotta make these field goals. A field goal kicker is very important for Tennessee Titans if you haven't been following this team long enough. Yeah. We need oh man, that man said Vrabel thinking this guy's a bad guy.
Well, it sounded a little bit talked about it, bro. Like he didn't have nothing truly good to say about him.
There's got to be a good kicker somewhere, man. They got to be, there's got to be a good kicker.
They already got teams, and they ain't letting them go.
We'll see after the 50-man, 3-man roster gets cut down, man. We're going to find a kicker, bro. Like, this not it. You know what I'm saying? All these kickers that keep coming in and out, man. Can
I say it here first? Can we vouch for Destroying to get signed? At least we know that dude can kick. Can we get Destroying on the team? Can we give him a chance?
Anybody.
Bro,
I told you, man, let's go ahead and line Ryan Stonehouse out there to kick field. I know he can do it, man. He's got it in him, man.
Hey, man, I want to speak on this comment for a second, man. That's something I've been thinking about too, man. I mean, is drafting a kicker going to fix the problem? I mean, who knows? But I will say this, though. They need to put a higher priority on finding a kicker. I mean, it's been way too long. I mean, we've been going through this since 2019 or something, man. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, man. That the Titans keep on going through this same situation with kickers, man. But they definitely need to put a higher priority on kicker. And I mean, Bagley, his first day of practice was not good at all. I mean, shoot, man, you can see the notes for yourself. 29 good, 33 no good, wide right, 40 good, 43 no good, wide right, 47 good, 33 good, 48 no good. Why right? 38, 33,
right.
and I guess this is 23 or 33 or something. It's covered up right now with the comment. But all those was good. And throughout all that, Bagley, I mean, he still seemed to be confident in his abilities to kick.
Nah, no excuses. Just got to make the kicks, but I'm not really going to sweat it.
Not really going. No, bro, you need to sweat it. Okay, I need you to sweat it. All right,
Yeah,
bro,
dude, you
because
not a
these
good
are
kicker,
game
bro.
kicks at times for us, bro. It seems like ever since they moved the extra point back further, kickers have started to suck more in this league, and I don't understand how just the extra point messed up their self-esteem so bad that now they can't even go out there and do their jobs and make kicks that they supposed to be making.
I told y'all, man.
Wake
go
up,
ahead,
man.
Like I said, man, let's go ahead, bro. Ryan Stonehouse, man. If you want to try to kick it, man, just go ahead and give it a try, man. Because I feel like you can kick better than Michael Bagley. You know. And so I'll ask y'all this question: is Michael Bagley better than Caleb Shudet and Wolf?
I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't. I guess I got to kind of see him. At least a playoff game or a preseason game. Let me see a preseason game from him, and then maybe I can evaluate him a little bit better because I don't want to evaluate him for what he was doing with the Lions compared to what they were doing here at the Titans. But
Was he that trash on the Lions though, or was like I didn't get a chance to really watch him on the Lions, but
People said he was okay. I mean, he definitely was better than his first trip to Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll take okay if he's gonna be okay for us. Randy Bullock was okay, and I just feel like if Michael Bagley can just be okay, just make the 30-yard field goals. Don't miss nothing easy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna miss something from 55 yards, you feel me? Like that's stupid long. If you're gonna miss one from out there, but don't miss nothing from 40, miss nothing from 30. And I'll take them.
Facts.
We found somebody that's like Justin Tucker. You feel me?
Yeah,
that's what we need, man. Somebody.
Justin Tucker. It's a route.
Justin Tucker only gets talked about when he knocking down 60-yard field goals and shit. I mean, we talk about kicker way too much here for the wrong reasons, man. Mm-hmm. I'm just ready to get that guy, man.
Rob Baronis, bro. Rob Baronis was a beast.
Well, I mean, to his credit, I mean, Bagley's second day at practice, I mean, it was better. It was better. He 33, 39, 43, 45, 40, 48, 33, 51, 33, and 33 were all good. Wide right on 53 into 2 minutes, 47 good in 2 minutes. I mean, really can't knock him for the wide right miss. I mean, that looks like, issue of his with kicking. His kicks tend to go wide right, but at 53-yarder, I can't knock him for that, even though across the league, 53 is considered pretty, normal range, but it also isn't a gimme. But if he can be okay for us, I mean, I guess we could deal with it. Either way, man, this offense gonna have to step up and score some dadgum touchdowns. We can't have an offense going up out there, getting in the red zone and putting us in a position to where we have to run Bagley or whoever the kicker is going to be out there to keep us in the game. No, the offense got to score them touchdowns, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, and when we score touchdowns, the kicker needs to make the extra points. And then when we go out there on kickoff, don't kick the ball out of bounds. Okay, that's I don't feel like we should have to be saying that at this point. But hey, we are having to with the way these Titans kickers are acting for us.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, man. And
But the second day practice looks better.
Yeah, the second day was definitely better. I mean, like I said,
he's probably going to be inconsistent with us. So, just go on from there. They say expect inconsistency from Michael Bagley. One day he's going to be terrible. The next day he's going to be great. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
So you're saying he's going to be the?
He'll be here.
So you're saying he's going to be the Mariota of kickers? Is that what I'm hearing here?
But I'll take it. I mean, I'll take it, man. Over the sorriness of Wolf and the Sudak.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's keep this train rolling, man. We had a special guest in the building at practice, man. A very familiar face, man. As y'all can see, Dean Pease came through practice. Man, it's great seeing him around, man. And even though we don't have a video here for you tonight, I mean, he did speak about him showing up to practice, and he pretty much said that, you know, you getting that itch, you know, got to be out there with the guys or whatever, man. I don't expect it to be, but I mean, this fast on the loon to it. I mean, should Dean Pease come back as, you know, the senior defensive advisor, assistant, whatever the role that last God, I done went blank that gonna fast. Jim Schwartz. Should he come back in Jim Schwartz's former role here?
If he wants to come back, bro, any role he's willing to take to come back and help with defense, like him and being in the building in any shape or form helps our defense. Like he's a legend. He obviously knows the game. He knows what Vrabel's wanting to accomplish on that field and how we're wanting to play. One of our best defenses was under him for many of years. So, like, if you want to come back, even if it ain't hey defensive coordinator or just in some form or fashion, bro, we can find you a place. You can get in wherever you want to fit in, bro.
Yeah, I'm with me with Dean Pease, man. If he wants to get that Jim Schwartz role, I don't know who's in that role now, but he most definitely can get that role. You know what I'm saying? Because the Dean Pease, he was very, very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? It was all about aggressiveness with Dean Pease when he was here, man. I always liked that about him. He ain't scared to blitz nobody, you know, this, that, and the other. I know he probably won't be calling plays. I like Shane Bowen as our defensive coordinator, but man, if he can be there and help out and be in the ear of Shane Bowen, that'd be dope, you know, help him out.
Yeah, Joseph Delaney Walker was in the building as well, man.
Yeah, I seen that.
Thank you for putting that up out there. Carl Klug, he was in the building as well. Carl Klug, Chris Sanders. I mean, it was some dudes at Titans practice, man. Definitely love to see it. And Titan Fox said, I'll take Pease back in a second. I'm with you right there, Fox, man. I mean, shoot, if it's something Dean Pease wants to do here, man, I mean, let him do it. I mean, it sounds like his wife don't want him up out there. She wants him home, which is understandable.
Stay away from football.
But you know what I'm saying? If he can stand at home and, you know what I'm saying, do some Zoom visits and, you know, put his, you know, thoughts out there or whatever, that'll be cool. Work from home. I mean, you ain't got to show up on game day. Just, you know, be accessible. I mean, I'll take that in a heartbeat. I wish we had a advisor or something for these that-gum kickers, but but man, I would definitely take Dean Pease back, man. And something cool I found, man. Shout out to Teron Davenport too, man. He was on Ben Arthur's podcast, and he talked about when Dean Pease approached him after the first Ravens playoff game. As y'all know, TD, he does this thing called Whiteboard Wednesday, pretty much where, you know, he talks about the opponent and ways of stopping the opponent. But anyway, he was on Ben Arthur's podcast, and he spoke about when Dean Pease approached him in the locker room.
I saw him like at the door, like as you're leaving the locker room. You never see Dean Pease in the locker room, right? And he's looking at me, and I'm walking towards him. He's like, and I'm like, oh shoot, what's it? You know? He said, I have to tell you, my son brought me that breakdown that you did, and that was our game plan. Great work. And so to know that, not that they used my game plan, but that it was in line with what they did to limit Lamar Jackson. He had 500 yards, total yards, so they didn't limit him that.
Yeah, like I said, man, shout out to TD, man. Not only is TD an excellent reporter, for the Titans. I mean, this guy right here, he knows football. I mean, he just ain't up there, going out there looking at practice, giving his opinion. Nah, I mean, he really out there, with an understanding of the game. But y'all got any thoughts y'all want to add to the video?
Yeah. I definitely going back and looking at that Ravens game, Ravens playoff game, man. Even though he did have all those yards, like you said, man, I felt like we did a really good job with Lamar. We got him, we turned him over. You know what I'm saying? We put him in, we made him uncomfortable the whole game. He made plays. I mean, he's Lamar Jackson, he's gonna make plays. But we made plays, and even the second time we saw him in the playoffs, I don't think he had a great game. Even though we lost, it just a simple fact. Our offense just wasn't moving the ball on the Ravens that day. But I've always thought that we did a good job on Lamar Jackson. I think we're gonna do a good job on him this season when we play them. So it's dope, man. The shout out to TD, man. I'm glad that he was ever to get the respect from Dean Pease, man. Because I mean, TD know his stuff, man. He's very unbiased too. If you ever I've watched this checkerboard, whatever the little whiteboard session, man. He's very unbiased. So.
Yeah, no, it's always cool to know that like you're talking about something, then like you feel like you're right, you feel like you're doing something, and you're at least understanding what they're trying to do. But it's good to have that validation, be like, all right, I hit the nail on the head with this one. I was right about that. So it's good validation to have. So that's really cool to dope for him to have and to see. I haven't got to watch too much of his whiteboard Wednesdays and stuff, so I gotta go check some of that stuff out. I was gonna give you a hard time and make some jokes, but I ain't gonna do that because we on YouTube. But no, man, it's really cool to have something like that, man. So shout out to him and congrats for him for that.
Man, Michael, dude, look, man. I don't think Dean Pease can go about there and kick field goals, man. I mean, he probably already getting a hard time at home from his wife about having an itch to come back. So I mean, even if he could kick field goals, I mean, they probably just need to just fall back and you know what I'm saying, just do what little he can do. Cause I guarantee you, Dean P could kick field goals. He come up out here and miss a field goal, man. Look, man, ass going to get in his ass. I mean. I could just picture all the comments right there coming out, man. But moving on, man. I mean, you see, we coming to you on a Thursday night, so that means we got a game tomorrow. Titans Patriots, last preseason game. Should be a good one, as y'all know. It's going to be a home game. Finally, we get a home game. I mean, shoot, man, I've been waiting to get back to that stadium and watch some football, man. And I know I ain't by myself, man. But Mike Vrabel, he spoke about Tannehill. He was asked on whether we would see Ryan Tannehill in the last preseason game, and this is what he had to say.
We'll kind of work through some of that, and we'll see what it looks like here with Ryan. See, get him behind the offensive line. So I, haven't made a final determination. But that's a possibility.
So Firestone, man, how you feeling about it, man? Should Tannehill play in this game tomorrow?
A little bit, somewhat, just to get a chemistry, just to knock some rust off, just to do something. Well, even if it's just one drive, I'll be fine with that. But I want, I want to see them get some type of game time before the regular season starts. Him, D Hop, I want to see them out there, Henry out there. Just even if it's just for a drive, it's getting that time. Let's knock rust off. Let's make sure that y'all actually got the feel and how y'all can adapt to this sport now being offered for so long. So no, I want to see him play for a little bit.
RJ,
there's a side of me that says no because we're just unlucky when it comes to injuries. There's a side of me that says no. There's another side of me that looks at the Arizona Cardinals game we had a couple years ago, and that I went to that game and I left at halftime because we just looked like a bag of ass, man. And I know the reason why we looked terrible in that game, not because Arizona Cardinals were just a good team that year. It was just a simple fact that we just didn't play, and we didn't play together all, you know what I'm saying, all training camp up in the preseason. I know, you know.
Yeah.
So like I said, I see both sides of it. If he doesn't want to play them, I understand. If he does play them for like a 2 series, I understand that as well. You know, so
I'm with RJ on it. I mean, pretty much you 2 5-star. I mean, maybe, you know, series or 2 just to, you know, let them get up out there before the season starts. But honestly, I mean, I really don't have no strong opinion about this situation here, but I'm honestly more concerned about this backup quarterback situation, because I mean, we got a decision we got to make with that right there, man. Levis, he was back in practice this week, and it seems like he's going to play in tomorrow's game. Now, for how long will he play? I don't know. I think he needs to get some reps with their first team offensive line, just for the simple fact that Malik got pretty much the whole game, with the exception of, you know, a couple of snaps from Mason Kinsey, in which Firestone had a ball with that right there.
Oh my God! I saw that in the chat. I was like, "There ain't no way, bro." I was like, "There's no way you're about to lose your starting job to a practice squad QB, and then the very next year you lose your QB position to a wide receiver." I was like, bro, there's no way. If that happens, Malik got to go. But luckily, it was just for like a play or 2, and it wasn't a thing. But man, it had me panicked there for a little bit. Like, damn, I was like, we're putting in wide receiver at QB. Is this how bad it's gotten with Malik now? I was like, I ain't seen that since the Steelers days. But no, luckily it was just a play or whatever. But yeah, no, I was like, whoa.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I seen that. I was like, man, I was trying to look at the silver lining in it, but I was like, after you know, seeing how Malik was playing, I was like, man, I really don't know if these people really think that, you know, Mason Kinsey is gonna give them some kind of spark or not, or are they just, you know, giving him them reps just to see, like, hey, if he's the emergency quarterback on game day, I mean, this is what he can do. I mean, who knows, man? But Malik definitely wasn't good in that game, and people got to understand, man. The guy is still a work in progress. He is not ready to be a starter, and just to be real with y'all, he's on thin ice when it comes to being quarterback number 2, because he didn't do himself any favors in that game last Saturday. I mean, you can sit up here and say wide receivers or tight ends had drops. Yes, they did. But also, too, Malik, he was still up out there, no gun shy. He was missing reads, missing wide open pass catchers with a clean pocket, and people just sitting up there defending him like, it's just one game, he's still good. No.
He's not gonna give very many chances, man. He's just not. No, very many chances.
This preseason right here is very important to Malik, for the simple fact that they drafted Will Levis higher than him. Y'all got to understand that they drafted Will Levis for a reason. So when they drafted Will Levis, hey, that clock got to speeding up on Malik, man. I mean, it's either shit or get off the plot. And to me, Saturday night, he didn't do himself any favors. And if you don't believe me, man, Greg Cosell and Buck, you know, they got the install that they do weekly, and Greg Cosell spoke on Malik Willis and the game that he had.
Wonder what you made of Malik Willis having the opportunity to work through a variety of situations with that full start.
Obviously, the week before, Malik Willis clearly looked much more comfortable as a player. just in everything he did. This week he did not. Now, again, this is not going to be a judgment about what Malik Willis is going to be, next week, the week after, or 5 years down the road. But this particular week, he did not look comfortable. He did not see things clearly. He turned down a number of throws that were there. Those were the throws to make based on the route concept versus the coverage.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just pretty ridiculous from our fan base, and in particular, a certain section of our fan base that just sit up over here defending Malik just because. And I guarantee you, if Tannehill goes out there and has a fucked up preseason game, you're going to hear all about it. You go, oh, I told you, we should have cut Tannehill when we had the chance. They would have been up out there doing the most. So my thing is, be fair about the situation, man. I mean, Malik had a bad game. It's not the end of the world. He's going to have bad games. It's about how you bounce back. And I like that he was comfortable week 1. Week 2, I didn't like it so much. So tomorrow night, I'm going to see, can he bounce back from a bad game? It's all about his development, man. Y'all just got to keep it real, man. RJ, you got any thoughts on it?
I go on Malik performance. It wasn't good, but also it wasn't as bad as some people are making it, because man, we got to look at it. He also had 90 yards on the ground too, man. Like, people just overlooking that. Now his passing needs to get better. I'm gonna keep it 100. I've been telling everybody that around Nashville, man. I'm like, dude, pass need to get better, because I know when it comes time to him to be a starter, the first thing any defense gonna do is try to take his run game away and say, beat me passing. And he's gonna have to beat people passing. It's gonna have to be people, just like Lamar. What happened to Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson had to become a better passer. Now, do I believe Malik can become a better passer? Yeah, but at the same time, like, man, you got to show something in this pass game that's gonna get me to believe in you. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. And he said, what did he say? Logan Woodside here throwing bullets.
Yeah, meanwhile, Logan Woodside out there throwing bullets preseason game.
Now, Logan Woodside, but Malik is better than Logan Woodside. Let's be real here. But we're gonna see in this game, because we got to see the bounce back game from this. Because I mean, at the end of the day, they did win. He did somewhat game manage this game, and they did come out with the W. So, like I said, I'll say the good and bad of Malik. When Malik take off, he probably one of the most athletic people on the field. You know what I'm saying? That and the other. So the potential is there. He has a strong arm. He just needs to be able to read the defense. You know what I'm saying, and hit the right guys and hit them in the numbers. You know what I'm saying? That and the other. He needs to become better passer if he's gonna get that number one, hold down this number 2 position, or become the number 1 quarterback. He has to elevate his passing game.
Man, hey Mike, man, you trying to get Dean Pease put out on the streets, man?
He trying to get him a job by any means.
Yeah, man.
He trying to get a 7-year-old dude playing backup quarterback.
but for real though, man. I mean, Malik just got to do what Vrabel said. Do let it rip. Go with your move, man, and stand on it, man. Firestone, you got anything you want to add to it?
Yeah, bro. It's. I hear both of y'all, and I do, but you know me, I'm trying to figure out things moving forward too, to try to kind of predict a little bit. And I know everybody keeps saying, this is one bad game from Malik. Tell me one good game we've had from Malik. It seems like every game has been a bad game from Malik. Like, I don't even think we could say we have a good quarter from Malik. And it's crazy that you've had 4 starts now in the past 2 years, right? Or 3 starts fully, where you've had and took over you played the entire game 3 times now. And all 3 times you ain't thrown over 100 yards. The one time you throw over 100 yards is when you're splitting reps with another QB. And we thought, because you split reps with another QB, you threw over 100 yards. Okay, now week 2, we're going to give you the whole game. You definitely got to throw over 100 yards. And you didn't. And it's cool to have this run and have that, to be able to use your legs. That's cool. But let's be honest. If we're getting into the regular season, we got Derrick Henry out there and people know that you can't throw. They're going to load the box even more out there, because it doesn't matter if D-Hop beats him on the out. You can't make the throw anyway. I don't give a damn. Burn me all damn day. You can't make that throw. So we've been talking all offseason. We have to have a respectable passing game, and Malik just doesn't give us that. And maybe it can change into the future, but the biggest thing I see with Malik is that he's so indecisive. At least with a QB, you need to be firm and make a decision. Whether it's right, whether it's wrong, we'll figure that out in the film room, and we can build upon it. But you being indecisive and never just stand into a play, you want to always throw out of sacks at the last minute, roll out, and then take a sack 2 yards. To throw the ball away. What are you doing? Why are you taking a sack in those situations? So I just got to see him more as a passer, because like what you said, everybody gave that harsh criticism to Lamar, but Lamar was a good passer. Could he improve on it? Yeah, but Lamar had an arm and would sling it. Malik, it just seems like he's too scared to let the ball rip, and he's still turning over the ball more than he's scoring. Those are just huge question marks and huge red flags for me when it comes for a QB that we need to kind of like, we don't need you to hurry, but we kind of need a QB next year to be ready to step in. And it looks like you might be another year or two behind before you're ready to start. And we don't really have that for you to develop in that time. So is Malik going to be a good QB in the NFL? Possibly. But do we really have the time as the Tennessee Titans to wait for Malik to develop? Because it looks like this is going to be a lot longer of a haul than we expected.
Yeah, we definitely don't have much time to wait, man. I mean, it's the NFL, not for long. You either shit or get off the pot. But TK actually brought up something I was thinking about myself. There shouldn't be no bounce back game. Levis should get the whole game tomorrow if healthy. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Honest to God, truth, I would not have a single problem with it, because unfortunately for Levis, Malik got that opportunity and he didn't do himself any favor. So, I mean, I understand that and I agree with that. I mean, shoot, throw Levis up out there for a majority of the game. I mean, you gave Mason Kinsey snaps with Malik Willis up out there, so this would be the perfect time to let Tannehill go up out there for a series or two and then hand it over to Levis. I have no problems with that. No one should have a problem with that. Not even that certain section of our fan base, because you got him on the roster. You need to see what you need to see what he's got.
Man,
yeah, not to tell people that, you know me, Morocco, you know how big of a Malik Willis fan I am. Now I will say though, my mom is right though that Malik did throw a couple passes to Chig and he didn't catch it, and that would have helped him a little bit. But I still though, outside of that, like man, he wasn't doing nothing. His passing wasn't scaring the defense. The defense was not worried about his passing at all. You know what I'm saying? Like they were okay with him taking these 5-yard plays, 10 yards here, 5 yards, and they were okay with that. He wasn't throwing deep. He didn't do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do nothing that was wowing you in the passing game. Now, Will Levis, we're gonna see what Will Levis is. I mean, he got it. Like I said, I think I said it in I think earlier. I can't remember who I was talking to, but I said that right now at this point in time, Will Levis looked better than what Malik was at that point in time in his career. And let's be honest. Will Levis looks better than what Malik is. You know me, I roasted Will Levis on this show for, you know what I'm saying, how long, bro? But Will Levis in his beginning of his career looks better than Malik in the beginning of his career. Let's be real here. He's making throws. He's not scared. I mean, yes, do we throw the ball in harm's way? Yes, he does do that. He throw picks. I'm not even gonna sit there and act like that, but it just feel like he's more comfortable. He can grasp the offense a lot better. We'll see what he's going to become. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I still believe in Malik. I want him to make it, but, man, he got to get better, man, in passing.
And I mean, you saw Levis got that mayonnaise endorsement for lifetime now, so maybe.
We can't lie the mayo jokes, can we?
Yeah, he already headed for Hollywood
now. I saw that, I was like, no, mayo jokes definitely ain't never going to end now.
But yeah, man, before we move on, man, I just want to say, man, Malik got to understand, man. I mean, this season right here he should treat this season as a luxury. I mean, how many other quarterbacks in the league got the luxury of going out there and screwing up as long as he's decisive? He should be throwing that ball like none other, man. I mean, go out there, fuck up, and let the coaches see what you need to work on. But we're gonna go ahead and move along, man. I mean, it's been a couple of guys that's been standing out throughout the preseason, and my guy, we got another guy that we're gonna talk about as well. But my guy, man, Caleb Murphy, man. I mean, this dude right here, all he does is get to the quarterback. I mean, man, this dude is causing havoc, man. I mean, I think he's a lot already to be on this team, and I'm gonna get y'all's thoughts about it after this video.
I've been watching this Caleb Murphy the last 2 weeks in Tennessee. Free agent, undrafted, but he looks like he has an idea how to rush the passer. Like, I understand this is not the starting right tackle for the Vikings, but away from the slide, he goes inside. Swim move right here, okay? Takes down Nick Mullins. You watch him a little bit later in the game, okay? And you watch this right here. Here he comes. Now, what's the number one rule for defensive end? Rushing outside. Don't get deeper than the quarterback. So the quarterback steps up. What's he do? Spin. He's got a plan. And then when he gets there in an angry mood. Like, I don't know what the role of Caleb Murphy is going to be, but Tennessee Titans want pass rushers.
Man, you can never have enough pass rushers, man. I mean, shoot, man. This guy, like I said, I'm going to get y'all thoughts, but I think he's already locked to be on this roster. So, Firestone, you think he's a lock to be on this roster already?
He plays well enough to be, but like, let's think here too. How many people do we have? Like, we got a deep defensive line, so I want him to be on there. But we got Tier Tart, we got Weaver, we got Audrey, we got Simmons, we got Landry, we got Arden Key. Like, are we actually going to have the slot for him to have? He deserves it. He damn sure deserves it. But are we actually going to have that slot to actually give him that also ain't just going to not give him the opportunity to flourish either? Because he got some good tape. He makes some good moves. He looks like he has a football IQ and knows how to get to the QB. But we're so depth. I don't know if he's actually going to get it because of either A, we are so deep and we aren't going to need to be able to have that slot, or even if we did have a slot for him, he wouldn't get no gaming time, and that wouldn't be fair to his talent.
I think you're going to appreciate this comment right here. Well, it's coming from me, but Firestone, I think you're going to appreciate this right here. I'm going to talk just like your typical everyday Titans fan. Man, look, I would cut not Will Levis. I would cut Malik Willis, put him on the practice squad, and keep Caleb Murphy on the 53-man roster.
That's a good point. That's a damn good point.
Man,
I'm
cutting one of them backup linemen, bro. I'm sorry, bro. One of them backup offensive linemen, man. Our line been kind of trash, bro. we don't need to get rid of. We can keep 3 quarterbacks without taking a roster spot. So there's no purpose in cutting Malik. You might as well just go and keep him on the roster. But I don't know. I give you my take on Caleb Murphy. I think Caleb Murphy is going to be a good depth piece this season. Now, in the future, if he gets better, he's going to take somebody's spot. He going to take this might be Harold Landry replacement, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, when Harold Landry contract is up, bro, that he might be his replacement, bro. Like, that dude's gonna be a problem, man. And you know what I'm saying? All right, now I just see 3 players that, you know, these are 3 players that I have on my mind that has been doing their thing, and they're gonna take somebody's spot in from this preseason. That's Julius Chestnut. So you can go ahead and say bye-bye to Hassan Haskins. He's getting cut. I'm gonna let you know that. Hassan Haskins gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Julius Chestnut is running his butt off. Eric Garrard is playing his freaking tail off. And I promise you, if you watch these games, Eric Garrard, it's been my favorite defensive player in this whole entire thing, man. I'm telling you, watch number 33. Number 33, I want him on my defense this season. That guy has been playing his butt off. Caleb Murphy is a dog, bro. I'm telling you, the pass rush moves that he's had this offseason, man, I've just been happy seeing him. You know what I'm saying? So, but them 3 guys, man, I have liked so far. I want Julius Chestnut right behind Derrick Henry and Tajay Spears. I want Eric Garrard just somewhere in the cornerback lineup, and I want Caleb Murphy behind this defensive line that we have, because somebody gonna get hurt. You know what I'm saying? He can just come right on out there and play. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, another guy, Kearis Jackson. I really like Kearis Jackson from Georgia, man. He is playing his butt off too, man. I hate that he got hurt because I didn't get a chance to see a little bit more. But every time he get the ball, something good happens. And I noticed that when he was at Georgia, man. Every time he got the ball, something good happened. And I really, really like him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Bro,
so go ahead, I started there.
My bad. I mean, I know. I think we probably
no, you good. You good.
Yeah.
I definitely want, like, I would want to see him stay because of the fact, like, we've had Harold Landry injuries in the past, and we do want to have, like, we definitely need to dominate in the trenches. That's something we haven't been doing the past couple of years. And the last time we had a really good team and we got the number 1 seed, we was winning in them trenches on offense and on defense. So that Harold Landry gets hurt. We have a lot of defensive linemen get hurt from time to time, rolled ankles, stuff like that happens to us a lot. But also, like, I don't want to take away from the offensive line to give a spot for him to stay neither, because we're still trying to figure out the offensive line. Offensive linemen get hurt a lot for us too. So where do we let a piece go so he makes sure that he has a slot? Because I kind of want it to have that depth at the D line, because our DBs need some help back there. They're still having issues with covering. Even though it's been preseason and our starters haven't really been playing, the DBs have been having some issues. So I definitely want to get a good pass rush to where we can send 3 or 4 guys and get to the QB quickly. That way our DBs ain't got to be sitting there trying to stick with a man for 3 to 4 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, I kind of got it figured out, man. Getting these guys on the roster, man. Like I said, man, send Malik to the practice squad. Get Caleb Murphy on the squad. As far as Kearis Jackson, go ahead and part ways with NWI. I know they love NWI and everything. But if it came down to it, NWI wouldn't do any better at wide receiver 2 or 1 as Kearis Jackson or any of those other rookies. I mean, it would be the same thing. And plus 2, Kearis Jackson, I mean, he's got the ability to return punts and kickoffs as well. Can NWI do that? No, he can't. So that's why I say, if it comes down to it, cut NWI. As far as Garrard or whatever, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can find somebody to cut to get him. Cut one of them DBs.
I seen they cut AJ Moore, so I was like, yeah, Garrard making that roster. You know what I'm saying? They've been cutting receiver. Chris Jackson got cut, and I'm like, yeah, Garrard making this team. And that's you know what I'm saying? I seen Wes Wesley do a big thing on him, and I'm like, yeah, bro, he's most definitely making the team. You know. The way they've been using, they got him returning kicks, they got him doing all type of stuff. I'm like, bro, like, yeah, man, he's definitely making it. That's a variable guy where you can do everything.
I just can't believe Morocco just said put Malik on the practice squad and let go of NWI. No, we just had 2 injuries to wide receivers, and then the second person you want to let go is another wide receiver. And we was just talking good about NWI a couple weeks ago, praising him and all this push now.
Yeah.
But no, I mean,
my thing is with NWI, I get it. I get why everybody doesn't like him, but one thing about him, he catch the ball, and he also is dependable. That's the thing I like about him. And he blocks very well. Like, people don't realize his blocking is good. You know what I'm saying? I know blocking wide receivers is going to be, but we need some receivers that going to block, bro. We're a running team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're a running team. That's why he's on the team. It ain't because he's a superstar wide receiver. We're only going to probably have like 1 superstar wide receiver if we're going to try to get to this bowl. You feel me? That's DeAndre Hopkins. That's what DeAndre Hopkins is here for. He's here to be the superstar and do superstar stuff. That's AJ Brown when he was here. He was here to do superstar stuff. You know, we need so we only gonna have 1 real dominant receiver. You know what I'm saying here. Now, NWI, we need him to do Titan stuff. You feel me? Titan stuff. Tennessee Titan stuff. That's why Vrabel likes him. He's the sacrifice wide receiver that you just throw out there to block and catch a pass every now and then.
Man,
So
we need
Derrick
somebody
Henry
to play, man. No, we got plenty of blockers. I mean, shoot, Derrick Henry got the job done with the worst offensive line in football last year. I mean, and I don't think NWI was the deciding factor in all of that right there. So I mean, we'll be fine without NWI. It's not the end of the world. And plus, too, NWI showed you who he was when he tried to run up out of Nashville, but came back the day after he figured out, don't nobody want my ass. Let me get back up over here where I can get a shit.
He left because he knew fans like you was gonna be ready to let his ass go.
I fuck with the NWI though, man. We gotta be entertaining here. So I mean that. Hey, I'm being entertaining. I mean, I'm entertaining. Keeping Kearis Jackson and who else we got? Reggie Roberson. I'm entertaining, keeping them and getting rid of NWI.
So RJ, you're saying you don't need NWI to actually be a superstar wide receiver. You just need him to be an honorable mention as a player, basically.
I need him to do his role. That's all. He has a role on this team that folks aren't in these comments aren't seeing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see football a little bit different than a lot of than the casual fan, bro. So like I see what he do when you're not looking at him. You know what I'm saying? When we're not passing the ball, I see him putting corners in the dirt, linebackers in the dirt, and you're not seeing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said
Wait, he said what?
Dion saying NWI is not a wide receiver. He's
within the show right there.
Catches here and there.
Within the show
He's
right
the
there.
same role as Dennis Kelly and Taylor Lewan. You remember they ran the little play action play where they dump it off to Lewan for the touchdown, dump it off to Dennis Kelly. That's what they need to start doing, the NWI, get them touchdown numbers up.
Hey man, I'm never gonna let NWI live it down forever. He is a wide blocker. Wide blocker.
Oh man.
This man said, bro, look at this, bro. He said Calvin Johnson was a blocking wide receiver at Georgia Tech triple option. Then he blossomed. NWI the next Megatron.
Man, look, man, we can't do that.
Oh my goodness. I can't take it. Why is that every time NWI get brought up, we go in for 20 minutes about this dude?
Man, look, man, one guy got drafted 3rd overall. The other guy didn't spend 3 hours away from Nashville and came running back. So they are not
this
the same.
man left the team. And thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a deal. This man didn't get picked up by nobody.
Bro, Dennis Daly got
literally the last guy that you pick at the dodgeball, bro.
Oh my god.
NWI literally the last guy to get picked on dodgeball. He the last guy you just picked up at the basketball court.
Corey, is that you talking about I'm wearing the jersey all year long and y'all gonna look? Corey, man, that better not be you trying to hide and show your NWI love.
He has an NWI jersey, bro.
Yeah, I mean, people out there that rock with NWI, man.
Are you related to this guy, or there's no way you're an NWI fan, bro?
There's no way you bought an NWI jersey.
You spent money on that jersey, bro.
Man.
I didn't even know they made NWI jerseys, bro. Like
he got it custom ordered, bro. He made sure the name was.
Yeah, he probably. He said he didn't make it as far as Memphis when he was going back to the market before he came back, bro.
Bro, his agent told him other teams were interested. He called other teams. They were like, "Oh, interested in putting you on the practice squad." He's like, "Oh no, I'll go back to Tennessee."
He said, and I am him and he is me, bro. NWI fan, bro. Hey man, you go out there subscribe to StreamYard, bro, so we can see who you are, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I ain't know the NWI fans exist unless you must be an Indiana University fan or something. Like he meant
or
to
an
buy.
underdog fan. He just likes to root for the one person everybody don't like.
Hey, y'all got me thinking about something with that one right there. Speaking of jerseys that you thought you'll never see or know anybody to wear, Preston Penn. I mean, everybody know Preston, man. I mean, shoot, man, that's the real Titans locker room right there, man. I mean, he got everybody's jerseys, literally everybody's jersey.
You think he got an NWI jersey?
Hell yeah, Preston got it. He got some of them motherfuckers. But man, I saw this on his Twitter earlier, man.
Oh yeah, I seen that too. The Isaiah Wilson.
Yeah, somebody out there with the Panda jersey, man. I'm trying to get y'all. Yeah, there you go.
Speaking on, since we're on the topic,
that's got to be a relative for real.
If you haven't seen the Oilers uniform, man, this is it, man. You know, so this is a Traylon Burks jersey, man. You know, granted, I bought the jersey before we got hurt, thinking he gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Just wait a couple of weeks, so it'll be all right, man. He'll be back.
So my mother said that she said,
"Go ahead." I'm trying to click it up here too, man. Oh, we gonna get you up here, Mama Ellison.
Yeah, my mother says his Facebook user actually NWI who has his own jersey. It probably is. I wouldn't be surprised if NWI watches this show. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, NWI, if you're out there watching, man, hey, we'd love to have you as a guest on here, man. This all love, man. I mean, the end of the day, it's all love.
You're gonna get roasted, but yeah, man, you come up on the show. You come up on the show, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on,
you know damn well he coming on this show.
It'll be good locker room type vibes and situation.
He said oh yeah, appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, hey, if you go and get you the new Oilers uniform, the mother is fire. Fire.
Man, the best out there, man. I'm telling you, man. What Dio say? He thought it was getting a 15 Craig Henry jersey, but they messed up the order. Ooh, man. Yeah, it's gonna be number 15. Yeah, man.
You know, I think I'm gonna rock this jersey. So anybody going to the game tomorrow? I mean, that's in the comments. I'm probably gonna be rocking this uniform while I'm out there. So you know,
man, Tyrone Calico. It ain't even close, man. Tyrone Calico. If it wasn't for injuries, man, Tyrone Calico probably would have been the Titans' great at receiver.
Hey, NWI said he gonna be at the game, bro.
No, man. I'll be there.
I bet he is. I bet he's gonna be playing.
He trying to run that fade with us.
So I don't want no smoke, more y'all like Mason. So which one you like, NWI or Mason Kinsey? I want to see how it did go. How are y'all thinking this hard? Y'all don't like NWI that much.
Man, it's NWI. I mean, I just had to think about it for one hot second. It's NWI because you know NWI can get on the field. He got game experience. I mean, if he's playing wide receiver number 4,
I'm gonna need y'all to go back and watch some of these games, bro.
He's pretty damn good. He can play number 3 on spot duty. But do I want to see NWI consistently out there as wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 1? Hell no. That's how you know time.
So you rather see Mason Kinsey there than NWI?
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that. I said NWI. I take NWI. I just had to think,
bro. Like, go back and watch. Y'all got to go back and watch some of these games. Watch the Denver Broncos game. He had over 100 yards against the Broncos. He won us that game. Like, what Mason Kinsey ain't won us nothing. like he ain't even played. Like
he's doing something right. He can play quarterback too. That's something he has over in the.
Go back and watch the Bills.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back and watch the Titans and Bills game when we beat them in Nashville, bro. Bro, he made plays in that game. Like there was some big plays. When the game was on the line, he made plays. I'm telling y'all, he is dependable. He's not a sexy wide receiver. He's just not.
I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. We usually don't do this here, but I'm gonna let y'all know anyway. RJ seriously trying to get NWI on his show, and he's officially joined the NWI fan club. He's the president and owner of the fan club. So whatever he say, just know he's trying to get him on the show. He doing what he's supposed to do here at the Titans Coliseum, man. I gotta respect it, even though I ain't no NWI fan. I respect it. But we're gonna go ahead and get into our last topic of the show before we get up out of here. Golly, this don't feel like no hour, but shoot, man.
Not at all, bro.
Like I said, man, we love it.
Yeah, bro. When NWI comes up, bro, we fly one time, man.
No, yeah.
He done became the new Dennis Daly, bro. He the new Dennis Daly.
Oh no, they ain't that bad. No.
Nah, man. I can't say that. Shoot, NWI done did way more good than Dennis Daly. I can't even.
Look, we could put NWI at left tackle, and he's a better blocker than Dennis Daly. We ain't even talk about wide receiver.
No, yeah, man. It ain't even up for discussion. But staying on wide receiver, man. Corey Davis. I mean, a lot of people have been talking about Corey Davis and Titans reunion. Well, it's not going to happen because Corey Davis announced his retirement on Instagram. I mean, as y'all know, Corey Davis, I mean, he was drafted here 5th overall. Didn't quite meet those expectations of a 5th overall draft pick, but he most definitely left on a good note. I feel like Corey Davis was a great number 2 for us, and if he wasn't, injury prone or whatnot, man, he would still be here. And I just want to get y'all thoughts. Starting off with you, RJ, man. How do you feel about Corey Davis and his retirement?
Yeah, like I said, man, enjoy retirement, man. I don't know if you're gonna come back or not, but I'll say this one thing about him, man. Whenever he was here, man, once again, another good blocking wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans. He when he was put in the right role here in Nashville, man, he was a good player. Granted, he wasn't a good number 1 for us, but when AJ Brown came and some of that pressure got off of him, you got to see why Corey Davis was a perfect fit for the Tennessee Titans. But like I said, it didn't last very long. We wound up moving on. I know he caught a lot of flack from the fan base, man, and yeah. Like I said, it was a lot of good games that he had. I know I seen the Corey Davis against the Eagles. There's a couple of good games I remember from Corey Davis, man. He had a bunch of 100-yard games while he was here, man. He had actually a good game against the Patriots in the playoffs, even though we got blown out, man. He had like 100-something yards and 2 TDs on Stephon Gilmore, So I remember a couple of good games from him, man. He'll be remembered as a good Titan.
Yeah, it's like what Morocco was saying, just the injuries lingering, that ankle just never seemed to ever get healed from college. He came in, they kind of put an unfair comparison to him, talking about he's the next AB, he's the next Antonio Brown coming out, his yak after, is everything so beautiful, this and that. And it was, but he didn't come out. He didn't live up to those expectations. They kept selling him as a number 1 wide receiver. And as time goes on, you really saw that, like, he's a number 2 at best. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just knowing your players and putting them in a place to succeed. And we had him in a role for a very long time that wasn't for him to succeed. It was for him to try to live up to an expectation that was kind of a little bit unfair for him. But I was a huge Corey Davis fan. I really wanted us to go draft him that year, so I was happy when we went and got him. It's been a short career, but everybody always says there's life outside of football, and if there's definitely something you feel like your purpose is that football is no longer your purpose, and there's something else in life that you want to go out there to do, whatever it may be, then man, by all means, go chase that and go enjoy yourself and enjoy retirement. If you want to come back to football later, cool, come back. But if this is the last we've seen from you, man, you definitely hold your head up high. You've done a lot of good things on the football field. Be proud of what you accomplished and what you've done, man. And we're thankful for everything you've done for us here at the Tennessee Titans as well.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I mean, CD, He done lived the dream that most don't even get that chance to live, man. And like I said, salute to him for everything he's done. He's got a beautiful family. He's got plenty of that money in the bank. I saw something today that said, in the NFL, he made over $50 million. So I mean, he cool. It is he want to do in life, he can go do that, and I wish him the best with it. But yeah, man, we gonna go ahead, get on down for the night, man. Thank y'all for joining us once again, man. This is the Titans Coliseum podcast, where you gonna laugh your ass off, but you gonna also get the truth about the Tennessee Titans as well. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, tell a friend about us, man. If you want to make a poster and put it on a light pole, do all of that, man. Make a flyer and put it up at the liquor store, at the tobacco store. Go talk about us, man, because we the Titans Coliseum podcast. We the only one that's out here doing it like this, man. RJ, you got something you want to say before we round out?
Yes, sir. Hey, make sure y'all show up to this game tomorrow, man. I want it to be a great experience tomorrow. I want excitement there. Man, cheer on these players. I know we have our opinions about either quarterback, but whoever's out there quarterback, man, cheer them on, bro. We if you got that two-tone blue on, man, you want them to win. You feel me? Even if it's a guy that you don't like, you know what I'm saying? Guy that we roast on here, man. Go out there, support these Tennessee Titans, man. We're going to get this dub tomorrow, man. I feel like we can beat the Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Let's go and get this dub,
5 Stone, talk to him.
Yeah, man, let's go get this dub. I'm excited for us to go play Patriots. That's kind of also why I want to see Tannehill and D-Hop go out there, just because, hey, they was trying to get D-Hop. Let them go out there and play a little bit, rub it in their face that we got them. They'll just let them sit there on the sideline. But yeah, hey, and we didn't get to cover this either. But man, Titans players, please stay healthy. All right, Kyle Phillips is down now again. We lost. I mean, just stay healthy. Let's get into this game. Let's not turn the ball over, and let's get out of there healthy. And I'll be happy with this game. I know it's preseason. I don't care if we win or lose. Just go out there, don't turn the ball over. Learn from your mistakes, and let's not go get hurt, because we need to stay healthy and stay on this field. The season's right here. Let's go show them what we've done this offseason, and that they've been underestimating the Tennessee Titans this year. There's been a lot of disrespect on a lot of players' name and on our organization this year. Let's go out there and go hit them right in the mouth and right in the teeth, and let them know that, hey, we're here and we demand respect.
Titans fans, stay hydrated. Titans players, stay healthy. Everybody out there, stay blessed.